All right, everybody, welcome back to another video on this channel. You probably expected a video today. I was live tweeting a ton. I've been able to. Today is like my sports day. I haven't had this day in a while. I'm doing two workouts. I'm watching football all day, footy, and then I'm watching egg ball all night. I'm watching 12 hours of sports today. I deserve it, man. So shout out to you guys tuning in. Look, first of all, happy holidays to all you guys. Thank you for watching the videos. I freaking love uploading on this channel. So you guys that watch the videos, I'm glad you guys enjoy the videos. We're always posting when I'm feeling passionate that I got something to post. And we're going to talk about a couple different situations today. Real Madrid are starting up their game in 15 minutes. Bar something insane happening in that game. We probably won't have a video for that unless, again, as I said, which it could happen. Mbappe either has 5 goals or they lose by 4 goals and he has a stinker. We will see. But we're here to talk today about a lot of different situations. We had a couple stories today in football that are just insane to me. Now, first of all, I'm watching this Man City game. Bro, these guys defensively, they reek. They are so bad defensively. I don't know what. It's not even just Manchester City is in this rut. I don't know what's going on with this team. Now, when has Crystal Palace ever been an easy team to play? I would say, honestly, there's been like 1 year in recent memory. And look, again, City's doing their thing, possessing the game, but the lack of chances they're creating compared to older City years. And, man, like defensively, because, City always, obviously, they're running forward a lot. They like to have the ball. They do like to commit players. I got to tell you, if it wasn't for Ruben Diaz today, they would have lost by a lot. I don't care what match ratings are telling us. Guardiola, whatever. He did good and all that. And I just felt like Diaz in the first half, man, it's no disrespect to Crystal Palace. It's no disrespect to any of these teams City are playing. But, man, what is going on with these boys, man? It's crazy to me. They're getting red cards. Pep had a situation in the streets yesterday. He's clearly rattled. He's clearly really annoyed. And, like, we're looking at this again where we're trying to feel like, okay, maybe City is getting ready to build a little bit of momentum. And Palace away, never easy, as I said. But they drop points again. And it's a big deal because we look at this part of the schedule between Forest and Palace. Forest obviously taking down United today, which is a crazy result. They did really well. I thought City rebounded really well. The Forest is not an easy team to beat this year. But again, it's like it's not convincing from them. It's really not convincing that, right after they get that win, they're back to dropping points again. This is not the Man City we know. I think it's time to accept that Man City are just not going to be that team this year. I'm ready to accept that. I know that, no Rodri hasn't helped, but there's just something missing about them, man. There really is. They don't have that aura factor to me. And look, we look at the upcoming schedule. They're going to have to go in the Champions League away to Juve, who we're going to talk about in this video. I know I got some Italian fans in the videos. We're going to talk about them in this video. I watched a bit of that game. United, they're going to have to play home, which, look, United, I'm not going to lie, they suck too right now, but that's never an easy match anyways. And then Villa away, and Villa had 3 points today. Look, Emery is one of the toughest, when he's managing the team you're facing against, one of the toughest managers to face off against. And Pep's got his work cut out for him. Then they get a nice part of the schedule. They're going to have to win all of these games. No ifs, ands, and buts. Because, look, the next 3 are not going to be easy. They're not going to be easy. And they're starting to really drop points here. We look at where City is in the table now. A game in hand, 1 point behind Arsenal and Chelsea. Chelsea's got Spurs. Arsenal's got Fulham. Both of those not easy matches for either team. But they're looking like they may be at least 4 points behind one of those teams. And, Liverpool, who had their match canceled today, are 8 points with a game in hand. And they even dropped points. They had a crazy game against Newcastle. But, I'm also going to talk about that one today. Newcastle, to me, are going to be the most pain-in-the-ass team for the Premier League football this year. To me, this is probably overall, for me, one of the better years of the Premier League that I have seen. I'm going to explain. I feel like we see Southampton taking Liverpool down to the wire. It has been crazy to watch all of these teams 1 week take a crazy result, the next week, horrendous. Spurs would be a really good example. They're known to do that. But Newcastle, for me, are going to be one of the most pain-in-the-booty teams anyone has to face all year. They have this crazy game against Liverpool. They go today, and Brentford are a very good team. I don't think Brentford are a bad team. They lose to, they go down and they lose to Brentford. I mean, Newcastle's a team that beat Chelsea in the cup. They beat Arsenal in the league. They beat Forest in the league, drew City, But then they have these results where they're straight up, losing to West Ham, right? And again, all these teams this year, in my opinion, the Prem can compete. And we're seeing it. We're seeing it, man. Liverpool, for me, and recently Chelsea are the only teams really starting to take care of business. Arsenal are picking up some really good form. Watch out for them. They're looking really good. Man, it was crazy to see Newcastle today. Just they lost. Now, look, Juventus, to me, I'm going to talk about this team too. These boys, man, they don't know how to lose, bro. I don't know what's going on with them in the league, and that's why I'm saying City, I'm not liking that for City in the Champions League because they're going to go away to Juve. Juve was down 2-0 today. They find a way to somehow draw the game. Juventus might end up this season breaking the record in Serie A for the most draws in history. I don't know what it is. If we're to look it up right now, maybe I'll go here. Most draws in Serie A history. Let's see. Football records. I'm not sure we're going to find this. Udinese has now had the highest number of draws in a 20 Serie A campaign with 19. So I guess maybe they had it last year. Maybe it's 19. I mean, there's still how many games to play? They're about 10 away? I mean, that's crazy to see them with 9 draws. I don't know. They find a way to not lose in the league. So crazy to see that as well. Down 2-0. Again, I talked about this. Brentford's obviously a good team. Newcastle are just going to be so annoying for every team to play this year. I feel like this is a team that really plays up a level in big matches, right? So they've got Villa, they've got United, they've got Spurs in the next month. And if we, go a little ahead of time, they have a little bit more of a favorable schedule. They'll play City and they'll play Liverpool in February. So watch out for them. United, man. Oh my God. I'm telling you right now, they're playing more attractive football than I thought they were with Ten Hag. And a part of that is down to the lineup. I like to see Diallo in the team for sure. Very talented player. But man, you look at his team overall, it's just not a great team. I mean, Amorim's got his work cut out for him. I don't know. I don't know what this season is going to look like. I mean, I think if they were to break into probably like 8th or 7th, it would be a successful season. Again, United fans, it's not time to hit the panic button. You got a new manager there. It's going to take a little time. He's playing a whole other system, a whole other formation. You're only 8 points outside of 9 points outside of what? 2nd place. So you're not that far out yet. You just want to make sure right now you're at the bottom of that kind of like mid-momentum table. You do not want to fall out of that. Do not want to fall out of that because West Ham has started to fall out of that. You don't want to drop lower than that, right? West Ham actually have a game in hand, right? They've got Wolves tomorrow, so maybe not yet. So United, I honestly, I didn't think anything impressive. Last part about this video I'm going to talk about is just Barcelona, man. I don't know if it was me. It wasn't me, but just like watching this game, Barca to me look a little tired. Did they peak too early? I'm starting to get a little worried. Now, I said this earlier in the week. Betis away is never an easy match ever for any team in the world. This team at home is just annoying. They have good players. Look at the lineup. It is a solid team. Okay, Barcelona. Look, away 62% possession. They're not creating, in my opinion, the way they were creating earlier in the season, and it's a little alarming to me. Barcelona was on board for looking like they were going to get the league record in goals. Lewandowski's the best 9 in the world right now. I'm just starting to get a little worried about them because they're not creating in the way that they were creating previously. I thought they really got, even though they were up 2-0, I thought they had a really tough game today. I felt like Betis was creating a lot more than them. I'm starting to get a little worried about Barca. They have now, Fabrizio tweeted it today, they have 1 win out of their last 5 league matches. They have 5 points only from their last 5 league matches. It's given Madrid a real chance. Madrid's playing right now. It's giving them a real chance where Madrid's 2 games behind, only 5 points behind. If Madrid wins the next 2 games, let's look at both Madrids. Atletico, who is playing superb football. We've seen 2 Puskas-level goals in the last week from Atletico Madrid. They're freaking cooking. They have less losses on the season than any team in La Liga. Both of these 2 teams, who were a few weeks ago looking like it was starting to pull away, Atletico have only conceded 8 this season. Them and Real Madrid, if they both go ahead in the next 2 matches and get 2 wins, both of them, Madrid will be ahead of Barcelona by a point, and Atletico will be tied, and we're going to have one of the probably it's shaping up to be, unless something changes with Barcelona in the next couple weeks. We look at their schedule, which I had said that this schedule was more favorable. They lost to Las Palmas. They've got a couple tough games coming up. They've got Dortmund away in the Champions League. Then they got to play Atletico at home, which is going to be one of the biggest games all season. They really need to wake up because this is shaping up right now to be probably one of the closest La Liga races we have ever seen. Because I would expect as the season goes on, I haven't loved Real Madrid, and I'm a trends guy. I don't think it's going to change too much for Real Madrid, but I do expect them to play 10% better. I think Atletico are really finding their footing. I've watched a couple of these games they've played. The Atletico, I can't believe I'm saying this, they're playing some nice football. Like, it's not the Atletico we always see. Yes, they're not conceding many goals, but they're actually really linking up, playing nice football in the attack. They're looking very good. So I would say watch out for them. Kind of a sleeper team I wasn't really expecting to see this year. You know, they're always in the hunt, but oh my goodness, you know, what a season this is shaping up to be. I mean, I don't remember, you know, a season in a while where I felt like the Premier League was this interesting in terms of anyone could really beat anybody. Liverpool is the only team I have really seen. And I think Chelsea and Arsenal, I think Arsenal are a little too reliant on set pieces. I'm not liking that going forward. I just think they're a little too reliant, as brilliant as they are at them. Chelsea have really started to run up the goals a little bit. They've been really impressive to me as of recently. They're still going to have to get used to, can they do it consistently, right? I want to see them do this for like 10 games in a row, 15 games in a row. I think Liverpool will probably do that, but man, what a year of football it's been so far. And that's going to kind of be the reaction to today, guys. If anything crazy happens over the weekend, we'll probably have another video tomorrow. What are you guys' thoughts, man? What are you guys saying? What are you guys thinking? It's just been a crazy year of football all around. What a crazy year. I'm telling you right now, I think Champions League is up for grabs. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. You know, Liverpool for me, best team in the world right now. But the gap, I felt like the last couple of years we've seen Real Madrid and City just be so much better than everybody. And I feel like that one year that Bayern Munich was crazy. They were so much better than everybody. We've seen this over the years. We've seen the prime Barca's, the prime Madrids. This year, all around football, I mean, it's like anyone could beat anybody every week. And in the Champions League, it's been class. So, thanks for watching another video, guys. Man, what a year of football. Peace.